NACOM 2012, of course, taking place in the first week of 2013. As we all know, it's one of the events that the National Youth Council is mandated by the youth policy to organize every 2 years. NACOM, as the name implies, has different components. It has the conference aspect of it, it has the sports, and it has the cultural festival. This is, to us, we must say, the most important. For some people, it's one of the most important. For the fact that it is here that all the resolutions that are passed on to government are formulated and adopted. Also, it is in the conference that all of us from different regions, from different backgrounds, and from different organizations meet and discuss without being biased or having interests based on regions. That we are here, we debate as young people, and we come up with recommendations that represent the entire interests of the Gambia. And it is non-sectoral, and that's why I said it's one of the most important. If anybody is going to ask, after the 8 days event, what has been the impact or the outcome of NACOM, probably we can say we came up with a resolution. And the resolution is made by the participants who are here. So in as much as all of us in the NACOM are important, I must say the conference delegates, on my part, are probably the most important. So for that being the case, we hope that we will be able to have a very fruitful deliberations in the next 5 days, and that we will be able to come up with very concrete and attainable resolutions that we can be able to pass on to government and to our partners for implementation. My role is to chair, but it's important that I do the introductory remark. On this note, I will want to stop here and to invite the speaker, of course, who have been here since in the morning, but was waiting for a call to come in so that we can have the opening. And we have to thank him for that, having traveled from Combo to here, because the young people of the Gambia have called him. We say thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The young people appreciate it. And Mr. Aliu Jame, it's the Minister for Youth and Sports, who have also been with us for the last 1 year while we're working on putting up things to ensure that we have a very successful event. Of course, we'll also have to thank him for being here with us on the ground for the last couple of days, and probably will be with us for the rest of the days. The Olive Governor in our midst from North Bank, Honorable Queen Jame, we thank you for coming. I wouldn't talk about Kale. Huh? He's been a servant for so many years and he's doing that, so I guess we're all part of the struggle. But our friends, our elders who are sitting in front of us from the National Assembly, we also welcome you. I can also see the Director of Budget at the Ministry of Finance, Mahmoud Sabali. Thank you for coming and welcome. And everybody here. Now it is my singular honor to welcome the chairperson of the National Youth Council, who is also the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee, to give his welcoming statement on behalf of the National Organizing Committee of NACOM 2012. Mr. Fabakar Kala, you're welcome.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. First, I want to remind you of the theme of this year's NACOF. And the theme of every NACOF is very important, but the vitality of the theme rests in or on the hands, for English speakers can help me, whether it's in or on the hands of the delegates. Those playing football are playing football. Whatever the team is the same goal when it passed the net. Whatever the team is the same 3 points when you win by the points. So is the case with volleyball. So is the case with many things. But for you, what you said, what you discussed, and what you agreed on should not be the same ball game. It should not be business as usual. It should be focused on that team, which is, as we had them, directing youth participation toward the productive sector of the economy, and as the chosen one, youth entrepreneurship and self-employment. So when you give us resolutions or recommendations, they will be measured as being smart if they are able to address the need that we identify. So let's talk. Let's use grammar. I mean, let's take everything we know from the English vocabulary, and so we are eloquent speakers. But when we make them, when we make those speeches or contributions, let's remember that we are not just talking, but we are addressing an issue which is based on the team. I also want to reiterate the fact that the team this year is addressing the challenges of every developing nation. In fact, the challenges of even developed nations, the productive sector of our economy. This is how it is. If I buy a bag of rice, I bought canned drinks also, I am contributing to the salary of somebody in a country where that rice is produced from. Because somebody go to the farm and produce that. And that, whatever I bought, economics are here, they can put me through, but whatever I bought is contributing to somebody's salary. So I am spending to get the rice in here. But if I could get rice from the country, and I bought that rice, then I am contributing to the salary of somebody in the Gambia. It's important we know that this is one challenge that we want to address. A colleague asked me this question before coming here. I said, I want you to put this on the table. We can appoint as many people in the police and in the immigration and in the services. Can't we appoint as many people into agriculture? But how? Let's think about it. Is it possible, like the project that the Ministry of Youth and Sport start now at Sapo and other areas, get young people to the farm and pay them salary, and they produce something that we can buy? But how? Those are the questions that you're supposed to answer for us today, so we can help move into that direction. Like I said yesterday, we are going to present to you, or I'm maybe doing that now, two proposals that we want to look at. One is the issue of the NECOF villa. This year, unlike all other NECOFs, the National Youth Council is not going to determine who is going to host the NECOF. You will. The bids will be presented to you at the conference, and you will determine who. All the regions will bring their bids. We will look at it at National Youth Council. We will present it to you here, so you will determine this year, and not the National Youth Council. The conference should determine who hosts the next NECOF. I'll be quick in saying that 2 years ago, LRR is promised that next NECOF is theirs. But they are told if they are able to meet the criteria set from this year. And that criteria include the NECOF village. And we want you to look at that criteria and tell us what should we place on the regions, not from NYC, but from the conference delegates, so that we'll be able to advise the government better. What criteria should be put in place for any region who want to host the NECOF? I know there are a lot of issues this year. A lot of talk were made, but I know how much I spend in the region. Funds that I should not have spent, funds that the local organizing committee should have spent, but I've spent a lot. Or when I said I am in the NOC, I've spent a lot in this